towards that cave.
What are they? I thought they were going to go B. They had the grenades and everything, but now they're walking in the middle instead. They're going to be smoking off that top position. I wonder if... They couldn't see anything. I don't know how they made this call, but it looks like it's going to work out for them. Floppy goes down. It's Nerds with a practical run and gun at that P250 in the back line. And that should be enough for a bomb plant here. Safe and sound, and with 4 people towards the donut position. How on earth are Complexity going to get it back in and defuse this one? They have the smoke to maybe put on top of the bomb, but still, there are so many Glocks on the other side.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is possible, Anders, I'll be honest with you. That was such a great entry for Nerds in that P250. Floppy got nothing done. If this kill goes in favor of Heroic, I dare say that's round over. I would love to be proven wrong here. Also finds 1 on the retake. Grim will join him as well. 3 versus 2 in favor of Heroic. There's just no time for this defuse to come in. You have to just hold the defuse now. The only way you can win the round. It's kind of working out, but it will be Tessus to close things out in a comprehensive manner. Pistol goes in favor of Heroic. And you're right, they were ready to go in towards B, but they made the God call in towards A site. Like, all of a sudden, smoking towards Red. 5 players through Donut, open things up with a cracking headshot towards Floppy. If he gets 1, it's probably a very different round.
Yeah, that was surprising.
That's not what you love to see. Like, I like M80 as a squad, but this is the North American derby, and you lose them in overtime, and Lake dominated them as well.
He did. Yeah, a new name on a lot of people's lips all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Floppy. I don't think he wanted to get caught like that. I don't think he expected that level of aggression, but it came his way nonetheless. Holzer almost going down, but look at the damage that they've managed to do here. The T side incredibly low on health in spite of the fact that it's a 4 versus 4. The bomb getting, well, nearly getting planted in Liege. I don't know how he found that angle, but he did. Nerds goes down, and they're attempting the bomb plant, I think, for the 3rd time now. And if finally they get it, it's JT to go down next, and suddenly we're in a 3 versus 3.
Yeah, I've liked these calls from Heroic so far. It's been quite loose, quite simple, and apparently very effective, as it looks to be a 3-0 here. Smoke on top of the bomb. Retake still possible for Complexity. Grim will find them an even keel here, 2-on-2. It's down to Saw, though. Can he find the kill through the smoke? The defuse has not been confirmed. Saw's got a freebie here, and he wins out. Technically a 1 versus 1 clutch, Anders.
From the coach as well. Hasn't played, what was the stats like, in 1,300 and some days?
Yeah, I think since the start of 2020.
Yeah, Holzek made a bit of an individual recovery in his career, like we talked about a little bit.
Yeah.
But obviously, we need more out of him too. That AWP, he does have it finally. We are in the 5th round, and we're going away from A back to the B bomb site, but it's another rush. It's just unending here. The speed behind Heroic. Bomb plant going down now as well, and suddenly it's a 4 versus 3. Floppy's getting a shot in the head. This is beautiful.
Yeah, again, Anders, 5 men running together into the bomb site. Simple, effective, and deadly. Nice Molotov as well. Yeah, that just cuts off point of access towards B ramp for another 7 seconds. We've got to go for the cave now. Shush, he's taking no prisoners. He wants to make sure that everyone goes down, as they're looking for the perfect start here on the T side of Ancient. 5-0 is absolutely guaranteed now. JT, nice work. Actually keeps them relatively modest with a double kill there on the exits, but that's all they will find. And a B rush, Anders, with the MAC-10 at the tip of the spear. Punctures the defense. And there we have it. 2 players survive, and Heroic are officially on fire. Chances of an equal trade are very high. But either way, there's nothing there for Complexity. They do save a couple of weapons, and with the maximum loss bonus, they've actually got a pretty decent buy here. Holzerk on the AWP hasn't really got going yet. He's got 1 and 4, but it's another opening kill. Like I said, Nerds, in my opinion, one of the best T-side mid players on Ancient. Full stop.
For a while, it was him and Config, kind of the kings of this part of the map, but obviously Nerds is still at it
as well, obviously. Similar sort of mentality, similar play style on the T side. But for me, in terms of like, been doing it for a couple of years now, is Nerds. Yeah, he started to turn heads on even when he was playing for Endpoint. And this map, he was like, looked like an absolute beast.
Yeah, they slow it down, but they are back to the A bomb side. Kixan can stay alive here. Even if he gets 0 kills, just living here for another 15, 20 seconds would be huge, but JT will find him, and Shush goes down. It's Holzerk up close. They're trying to see if they get around the corner here, but this time the donut position's actually holding for Complexity. We're looking to take that first round. Nerds alone to try and see if he can do a little bit more, but wow, he's taken so much damage already. That's kind of devastating.
That should nullify his efforts now. Well done to Complexity. Hulzerk finally arrives, gets himself 2 very important kills. JT confident frag towards the cave as well. Floppy held on, got the frag required, stayed alive, did his job. And with a shot to the thigh, Nerds has no choice but to save his weapon. So they'll have bottom of the barrel loss bonus with the stand-in situation, but the worst possible start they can imagine. 5-1 down. They did have a pretty convincing round in the previous, managed to recover a couple of AK-47s here. Battle in towards the cave. It's going to be JT coming out on top once again. Tesses does significant damage. JT probably doesn't get away with this one. Pre-fire from Kick. Sam brings us back to a 4-4.
And look at Elige. He's closing the map behind them. Timing is everything. Nerds is waiting for him, though. And if he's too early here, oh, it couldn't have been better for Elige, just as Nerds was checking top mid. And now they have no choice on the heroic team. They have to push forward here. Double setup towards the tunnel itself, and almost looked like they weren't ready for it anyway, but good job on Floppy to get the kill. They'll close it out with a nice triple.
Yeah, nice work from Floppy. Some confidence-building frags there. JT playing on the front foot here, knowing he has the weaponry advantage, getting a lot more information. Another smoke down to elbow to alleviate some pressure. Nice work from Tesses. He sacrifices Nerds for a couple of kills. The Liege will maintain the advantage. They've taken a lot of damage on route as well. Grim doesn't spot the player, sneaking up with the smoke. That's Kixan. He's going to find a gap over towards the B bomb site. Hulzerk there is quickly there to plug it. Should be a couple of kills for him, but the round continues to spiral here. Complexity left in a 2 versus 2. A Liege down to 9 points of health. It's about what Heroic have got on their side of the equation as well. It's just down to Floppy to do the heavy lifting here, and it should be a win for Complexity.
Should be close to being a deagle headshot. My God, if he would have landed it. Now it's the coach.
Come on, let's go, Saw.
In a 1 versus 2, you love to see that. A chance for him to make a bit of a highlight for himself, but obviously very tough position to be in right now. Peeks at the perfect time to take down Floppy. That's the kid right on top of the bomb. The spray, he tries to get Elige. One bullet would have done it. Dude. But he can't find Elige to steal it away from him. That would have been so sick.
The timings is working so nicely for him there. Yeah. Like he gets that 1 versus 1. Great effort from Saw. He's already picked up a 1v1 clutch. That would have been a 2v1. That would have been a huge round to pick up as well on the eco.
Did Grim get 4x3'd?
I believe so. He got the kill regardless. I don't think he made took too much damage for his troubles there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Like right here?
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure he did.
It looked like he could have seen it otherwise.
But that was Saw almost winning that round. Elige with a quick trade. And he got in towards hiding behind the beehive there. Complexity starting to rack up some rounds now. Elige showing some aggression, some confidence perhaps as he pushes in towards A main, trying to catch them on the backstab. He's gained a lot of territory. You don't expect him to be pushing this early on. Tesses though, that's a cheeky kill, Anders. Down to Elige now, he's going to spot 2 up towards the ledge. And speaking of which, he'll take 2 of them down. Great spray to bring this back into an even situation. AK was ready for Hulzerk, but he nails the shot. Going to be Kixan deploying some utility towards the B bomb site. That's where it'll end up as well, but it's Floppy and Grim. Prime position, going to get at least 1 kill here. There's the first. 3 versus 1, and Saw, I'm not believing this time. He'll go down. So Complexity starting to climb back to their feet now, Anders. But certainly stabilizing now after losing the pistol. Oh, a different stance towards middle as well. The double incendiary, completely blind is Kixan. Elige with the bounce flash from Donut takes him down. JT, maybe a little overzealous there. They had the man advantage, was quickly given back.
And his teammate had fallen back from Donut, right?
Exactly,
so there was nobody there. That is maybe a bit of a slip up here. Elige trying to see if he get back the advantage, but they've been wiped out on that A bomb side. Also, the only one left. Might get a kill here with the AWP, but surely they'll stop challenging him right after that. And they're actually making damn sure they're not going to expose themselves. So bomb gets planted, and Heroic, after losing, well, 5 in a row, they are back to winning another round here. It's Hulzerk. Not much that he can do.
Not anymore. If he hits that shot, maybe there's a bit of wiggle room. But now the hunt is on. Almost 0 chance that he saves the Zorb. And Saw, of all people, confirms it. Nice work. And they're back to their winning ways. At least going to be posting 6 here. You can hear the tactical pause has been called as well. The final round comes through. Heroic looking for a 7-5 scoreline if possible. Complexity looking to tie things up. Number 12 here. Full gun round. Orbs out for Hulzerk still. We are going to have a nice flashbang in towards the cave. First pick will go in favor of Liege, shutting down that mid area, but back and forth we go. Saw and Tessa's chiming in for a couple of kills here. Bit of deathmatch going on right now. As you see, also rotating back towards the B bomb side. All three players for Heroic on this side of the map. Nails the shot, takes down the planter. Can't hold on for the second though, so man advantage once again for Heroic. Nice open plant this time. Bit of a risk, Anders, and it costs him the majority of his health. Floppy does a lot of damage here. He's thrust into the 2 versus 1. Known for his clutch ability over the years. Let me tell you, this kid can clutch.
And he's not been playing badly. He's got 9 kills so far. Not out of the realms of possibility here, but they're inside of the smoke and inside towards the caves. Very hard to find them at the moment. And oh, that's just timing, I think. He panics a bit. Let's go for a couple of bullets. Still has to find the player. There's the first one of the headshot. Tries with the spray. He's got no bullets left, but he gets the headshot anyway. That is magnificent from Floppy. It gets another round for Complexity right at the tail end of the half.
We'll see if Complexity can offer up equal punishment. As we get into the second half, the T-side campaign starts with 5 players over towards A. And in terms of their setup, they've got a couple of smokes, 3 flashes, and Shush to deal with, who opens things up with a devastating headshot. Make it a couple. He couldn't do much more than that, Anders, as they have got the man advantage, but they'll continue with their pushing towards A.
Shush continues to play really impressive Counter-Strike here, but now it's up to Nertz, and he gets run down. The Glock is just so powerful here. The dualies from Kicksan. Yeah, he doesn't want to stick around. He can't even be allowed to escape. It's Floppy to find him right through the smoke, and it leaves Saw and Tess's. How do they bring this one back? Oh, the bomb is right there in front. Saw, he'd love to interrupt it.
It's brave.
It's a risk. It's a nice idea, but it doesn't really come through. And now they're at a massive disadvantage here. No kit, no smoke, no nothing to work with. You just have to hit some crystal headshots to make this one even close to possible. And it doesn't seem likely. Floppy is lightning fast on the other side. Got the clutch at the end of the last half, and now he's up to a triple in the pistol here. Looking to see if he can do a little bit more. It's Tess's to finally get a kill, but I think time has run out. Even with that kill, it's no longer a winnable round.
Might as well save the Kevlar if they are going to force buy in the second round. Might as well save yourself $650, I suppose. And there we have it. After getting the opening 2 frags, courtesy of Shush, they couldn't find much more. Floppy with 3 in total. Continuing his strong form, he started the show towards the end of that first half. And so, yeah, 5-on-3 recovery. It all started here with 2 lovely shots from Shush. You thought that might be enough there, but Tesses and Saw, the coach on the retake, their odds started to drop dramatically. This is nice fancy footwork from Hallzerk as well. Delayed the bomb plant, made sure they were comfortable and ready as Floppy closing things out. You're going to see a lot more of that from Floppy in this series, I dare say. Like we said, though, going into this one, it would have been a 50-50 game, like on paper. Heroic, like 10th in the world. I think Complexity at 9th, or it's the other way around, I'm not sure. It was like a 50-50 game. Now, heavy favors are Complexity. A rough start. And we'll see if they can dominate this B bomb site. It's getting a bit dicey. Back and forth we go. It's Floppy thrown into another 2 versus 1. Same bomb site, similar scenario. No one's towards the cave this time. 76 HP to work with, and he's up against the 2 pistols of Tesses and Shush. The Danes working in tandem here, up against one of North America's finest.
Is he going to rely on the wall bang to try and do this one? Surely he's going to try and stop them at the ramp before they even get close. Here's a nice headshot taking down Tesses. But there is an AK picked up now on Shush. Oh, and he has to put that out. Yeah, the Molotov to try and force him back here. There's no kit, obviously, on the other side, so 10 seconds, a real long time to try and win the fight. Floppy getting closer, and Shush will shut him down. Spins around for it. Does he have enough time? I think he just might have. So that's a crazy close round with almost nothing brought into it. Heroic just all stacked in the B bomb side, and they get it right at the end.
Oh, it's unfortunate for Floppy. With the Molotov going down, you're not sure, is he committed to the 10-second defuse? And there's no way of knowing. I've got to check it at some stage. He gives it up. Nice shot there. Oh, that's just when they're building up some nice momentum here on the T side as well. Solid B stack, though. The Desert Eagles coming out on top. It comes down to the 1 versus 1. Floppy. Early smoke down towards the double doors. You're not going to respect that. Through we go. That's ready for flashes towards middle. Popping the double door smoke open. Kicksand helps himself to the first. But no, Nerds is no stranger towards middle. He has a nice spray down on Grim.
Yeah, it's huge. They get rid of Floppy again at the start of the round. That's got to be massive right now. He's been running wild in some of these rounds, so bit of a turnaround here. And it's off the back of that last round where they had the Galil saved and not that much else. And that still worked out for them. JT will get the kill on Tessus, who kind of lingered around in the middle, maybe a little bit too long, but still, 4 versus 3, with JT practically dead in this one. It's a really good look. Trying to get that wall bang while his teammates are pushing up the ramp on the other side. It's nice to time those two events because it's possible that CTs are going to be busy running out of the line of fire from the wall bang. So you can kind of push them on the ramp at the same time, but it just didn't work out that way this time. Nuts will get another one, and I don't know, Complexity.
Floppy at the top of 18 kills. Grim hasn't really got going yet, 7 and 14 is one of the names that's also up there in the conversation as to if you were going to change one of this team. His form has been very up and down. We'll get back to that later. We've got a very aggressive kicksand causing all sorts of chaos down towards the bottom of that B ramp. He finds Floppy to kick things off, and now a Legion code trying to make their way towards the A side. It's Saw. He gets his one frag, Anders. That's all you can really ask for. He maintains that advantage, but Holzerk snatches it right back.
I think the desk are talking about it, you know, just don't be a liability. Just try not to screw things up for your teammate. And Saw's been doing fine on that front. Like, he's actually got 11 kills. JT, though, unfortunately for him, he's got no teammates left. So 1 versus 2. The bomb is back there, so they know that he's going to be showing up, and they're trying to delay him, trying to make it a little bit more awkward for him. Eventually, when that smoke fades, there is going to be a fight brewing. And JT could definitely win it, right? Kicksand is already low on health. There's a winnable round for him.
JT likes to clutch as well. Kicksand is low. If he can bring this down to a 1v1, he'd have a lot more breathing room. There it is. Kicksand is dropped, but they're playing together, working in tandem. They're doing these handshakes all the time now. I'm sure this is some sort of meme they brought today.
11-8. That first half on the T side was brutal as well. They said such a fast pace, and Complexity weren't able to keep up. Nice shush, picking up that kill. Elise trying to make his way through. They're well aware that there could be a player on the other side. It's JT trying to sneak his way through. Surely going to get the one there, but I have no idea how. Tessus gets Floppy right before that happens.
Ridiculous. This could be it. This could be Heroic, giving themselves a huge amount of breathing room to close this map out. And they're not being too cagey about it. They're actually taking the counter-strike to him, and Nuts absolutely eviscerates his opponents there. The AK-47 seals the deal. 3 versus 1. He said JT's good in the clutch, but he doesn't have got much to work with here. They know he's here. The grenade gives him a position. He does throw a nice HE, I suppose. Smoke towards short. Put himself another smoke available. Can smoke towards long as well. There's already a smoke down in that area. He's just hoping a mistake is made. A flanking CT comes through, but time is of the essence now. 25 seconds, recovers the C4. Still has some flashes here. Needs to find a cheeky kill with no response. And that's now 6 in a row. Heroic against all the odds here without their absolute star player, Dexter. This is pretty impressive. Like we said, there's 1 kill around from him. That's all he kind of needs.
Yeah, that's magnificent.
Just don't overstep the mark. Nuts. Not known to be an AWP. He's picked it up, Anders, and that could be enough to send us to Vertigo.
What did they do right now? Did they just use Grim to try and distract and pretend it's an A hit? If they don't, then they have to try and go
Grim
back.
hasn't had a frag in about 10 rounds.
Yeah, but that's one of the problems. The other problem is they don't have time, right? Now that whole idea is kind of dead. It's Nuts in the middle, sniping them and just picking them apart. 2 more kills to his name. He's been playing magnificent Counter-Strike. 20 kills overall here, and it's Holzerk on his own. He can't even get to the bomb site. This is done for Henry. Heroic. What a shocking beginning to this best of 3. It's Tessus at the end to take down Holzerk, and Heroic to win the map. That's impressive.
Oh my goodness, what a showing that is. It started off with a 5-0 flying start for Heroic, but ultimately, Complexity bringing it right back. It looked like they were in the driving seat, but that second half, they couldn't get going whatsoever.
Could see Heroic don't feel comfortable re-peeking into an unknown amount of T's on the other side, so here we go. They're in position. Going to be setting up the first couple of grenades to land on the bomb site itself. Still plenty of time on the clock here, and a nice counter grenade coming out there for Heroic, and look at the damage as well. Bomb finally being attempted, but yeah, you could see Grim not feeling super confident that no one's going to run him down. Tessus does go down in the meantime, but ooh, they're fighting their way back in. Hold the phone here. 3 versus 3.
Oh yeah, this round's back on. It might give the advantage to Complexity as well. Shush has got a decent timing here. They won't be aware of his position. He cracks over the skull and pulls out, looking for the double kill. Significant damage. He sets his teammates up. 50 inflicted to a liege. One more bullet would do it, but if he gets a quick kill, he finds the dome with the defending player. It might be enough. That full defuse is coming in, however. 2 seconds to go. Doesn't look he's going to be checking it. And that's unfortunate. Ali just hoping they came off the bomb. We'd have a bit more wiggle room. Just didn't have the HP to justify the peak and guarantee the information.
He does good work with it, so I'm not going to criticize it at all here. Smoke is about to fade. We'll see if he can catch anyone on the other side there. Shush. It's going to be Floppy to catch him, and Elige will take down Nerds. The MP7 not being allowed to shine in this round. The 5 versus 3, and the round is right there for the taking. A Complexity. Remember, they had that 0-5 start on Ancient, but this is looking better.
He got Saw coming, though. He's playing like a bit of a beast. Has to be said. Can he get the double to close things out? He fancies his chances here. Look at the HP across the board. They're just trying to close things down as quickly as possible as JT down to 20 points of health, but he's up against tantalizingly low Saw and Tessis here. 35 seconds, another clutch scenario. They've just got to try and run down the clock here. They've got their bomb under the remit of the CTs. And there it is, Tessis to recover. That's another 5-on-3 unders. See, there's no way they can cross over and get a good angle on Nerds with Shush there. That's his objective. Take the aggro and stop them crossing over. There's the Molotov towards default. Now it's down to Nerds. Aggro taken and shots delivered. That is beautiful from Nerds. The fortress that is the B bomb site is completely under lock and key here. One player remaining is Halzer, and they don't even get close to a 100. Nowhere near it.
It's a double kill for Saw, and he got the flash assist for the 2 kills on Nerds. So Saw having an outsized impact on that round. That's so crazy. They're having such a... Like, the stark difference in the body language here, you could just tell. They're having a great time on the heroic side, and for Complexity, much less so. Yeah, it went exactly as you described, though. That he took all the attention away, then the flash to set up the peak for Nerds, and he's just there. Saw in the middle, and then they close out the round like this.
Well done, Saw. Yeah, lads, it's not looking good, but this is looking better. We are going to see the opening frag. Floppy will find Kixan.
Oh, but look at Shush.
Yeah, they're waiting for it, though. He hasn't got the range to really punish. Didn't like the repeat, but at least he gets a kill from it. And now it looks like Complexity are on their feet here.
Yeah. Tessis moving forward, he would need to get a powerful double kill while still staying alive from this position. It's doable. He must know they're not going to have any Molotovs, so they're not going to be able to check this corner in that fashion. So maybe it gets overlooked. Maybe nobody thinks about it. It is kind of being watched for there. You could tell Elige, suspicious. Wants to make sure that they're not going to lose the round from that sandbags position. It's so common, but hasn't really fully cleared it yet, and I wonder if they will. Now they're close to the bomb site here, and all the attention toward A. Tessis just back here with the AK in hand and ready to mow them down. He's only going to get the one, though. Rim with a nice turnaround and a headshot from the Tech-9. That saves the round, I think.
He's absolutely fumbled that, unfortunately. Yeah. He knows he could have got all 3. He could have taken all the time in the world. He went for a full committed spray that just wasn't required. He could have waited even another 5 seconds there. They completely overlooked his position. He looked pretty relaxed about the outcome, but still, he knows like there was so much that could have been done with that. Like 3 players overlooking the sandbag. You know they've got pistols and an AK. Like damn, how many more good chances you'll get than that to recover a 4-on-2? But there it is, the first round on the board for Complexity. Go to see a Floppy's heroics there. Pardon the pun with the Tech-9. And get himself a couple of kills here. Second one is what pretty much guaranteed the round.
Yeah.
This is the moment, like I said, there's 3 players, and it's just you fumbled the first shot.
To be honest, with a bit of an unlikely round win, but I think they'll take whatever they can get right now. They need to get back on their feet and back into this game right here. They've got the AWP on Halzer. Can be a real monster with it. Again, it's Kixan going down at the start of the round. That's been happening a couple of times now, and a lot of damage in return, but not enough for the kill. So another 5 versus 3.
Saw still alive, though. The final boss of Vertigo. He's currently 4-on-1. Fantastic showing for a coach. Maybe the best we've seen.
True.
In a few outings this year.
Oh. That's a pretty decent grenade. Soften them up a bit for the M4s. 2 people kind of near the A bomb side. Saw now being left alone as I think Shush trying to relocate himself to the other side. So Should be a very, very difficult hold here. Shush goes down, and I think for the rest of them, it's probably better to save what they got. I don't think it's worth fighting any longer. I feel like Kicksands had a couple of rounds now where he's kind of dived without doing too much over on that A ramp, so that's going to be a bit frustrating. Sort of having back-to-back rounds where you just get shut down. But yeah, they're out looking to see if they can find any of the last members of the CT squad here. One over at the B side, one here with Tessis trying to look on top, but hasn't really been working out for them so far. No one is anywhere near the B bomb side at the moment. Still, yeah, they'll dismount that one over at the B side too. So slow start to here. Also, that flick looked like it was nowhere near.
No,
Tessis will take him down.
I think he was caught off guard there a little bit. Wasn't expecting that sort of angle. Bear in mind, there's so many different creepy crawly positions now on New Vertigo. Like this catwalk area, I still think will be an issue for a lot of people. As your muscle memory is not trained to go in this particular angle.
Yeah. There's also a flashbang on Saw, so when the fight breaks out.
Time here, Anders.
It is running up the clock a bit low, you're right.
He hits these sort of shots, let me tell you. Absolutely nails Floppy, and the USPs, like you said, is taking a bit of aggro here. Back and forth we go, 3 versus 2. Tessis with the remaining rifle, P250 in the hand of Saw. 15 seconds here, they can segregate these fights. Go for the swing now. Not going to happen, bomb planted, maybe advantage for Flexius. Grim will find Shush in the end. Tessis continues to fight back, and we're into the 1 versus 1 against the in-game leader, JT. Mentioned it in the first map of Ancient. He's always very good in these cerebral moments, so he can out-position his opponents. Does exactly that. Tessis loses all the track and information of him, and it's going to be a recovered round there. For Complexity now, posting 3 in a row and starting to close that gap. Tessis
looking through the yellow curtain just to see if he could spot anything on the other side, but not able to so far. Nerds down here. It's a free kill. Floppy not even checking it. That's... I wonder how Nerds got there without Floppy even thinking about it. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Grim, his ears still ringing. Nerds looking to see if he can do anything here. A lot of players on the other side, but the backup is coming in. They're actually all rotating, so they have the read on this one. Heroic. They should never lose this round. Pretty much everyone's at the B bomb side. There's only 20 seconds left. Complexity, I doubt if they can even step foot onto the bomb side at this point. Look at the fire just burning them back here. It's Saw with the incendiary to take them down. And the rest are, well, they're out of time.
They should stop going in towards B. They are getting absolutely pummeled on this side of the map. They're not getting past those B steps. They're getting manhandled. Ripped limb from limb. Like, just a couple of flashes.
Yeah.
Basic util. They're not even getting past those B steps. And now, yeah, now you can see the smiles coming back out. And even with a coach playing, a manager, yeah, there's actually a pretty good showing from Heroic. Up 5-3. Very important round here. JT has been removed, but will be answered back by Floppy early on. He's still got Nerds, though, the king of the B-bomb site. Great playbook he's got. Mixture of calculated aggression, solid anchoring.
Now they're running it back, and there's
going
only
back to
40
B
seconds
again?
left.
Have they not learned their lesson, Anders?
Not yet.
Do they not know that Nerds is waiting? Oh, now they've got 30 seconds, and now they know the bomb's kind of isolated. It's by itself. The flashbang again from Saw. He keeps sending in that sick flash that's granted like 7 kills at this point.
I think so. Oh, it's really
And again, they don't get past these B steps because Nerds is too powerful. Why do you keep challenging him? I don't get it.
Just stubbing their toe on the same piece
every
of furniture
round they've gone A.
over again.
I think they've won. And they continue to try and make their way in towards the B bomb site, and that's the same outcome every time. Saw descends his absolute sicko flashbang over each and every time. This is the flash. Like, everyone is so bloody blind on the other side.
Although he's playing further back now, and actually I respect that. I think it's important. If you're not having that kind of success, maybe sometimes you just have to be a little bit more flexible and find a new position to play in. Under 50 seconds. On top of the boxes here. Saw will get one, but Tessis actually goes down. Holzerk running wild in the back line here, but he's not done yet. Saw will spray down, get another headshot. And now it's Elige. 1 versus 3.
Oh my days. Saw with the double kill. He's 7-2 right now. It's unbelievable. Elige, certainly capable of winning these sort of rounds. He's got the armor, he's got a smoke and an AK. 99 points of health, 15 seconds. Start hitting those one taps now. Not going to happen. Kicksang closes it out clean. If you don't make it through, you've got the showdown as well, though you've got some time to recalibrate, but this is not the complexity you want to see at all.
No, it isn't. Start of the season. Definitely a lot of players want more. I mean, this lineup has been working very well, but obviously, like the analyst desk we're talking about too, just sometimes the floor of the team could just drop out beneath them, and that's it. Grim goes down, Holzer's tagged up.
It's just like, what have we seen? We saw a nice Tech 9 round from Floppy, which broke the economy.
Yeah, that's
Then you got a couple of rounds after that.
Not much more, unfortunately. Holzer's been getting some kills, but a lot of them have kind of been less impactful. Tess is up here again, high ground potential. Does get the dink onto Elige, but can't quite bring him down.
Need this one, complexity, last round of the half.
Holzer inching his way forward, trying to see if he can find the right position. Does get jiggled out of that first shot, so they know what's coming next here. 40 seconds and a nice shot from Holzer. Saw does get one in return and puts a little bit more pressure on. Doesn't really want to peek into that AWP, and who can blame him? Moving forward now, it's just Saw alone against 3, and there should be no way to win this one. JT will bring him down, so an 8-4 scoreline at the end of the half. Complexity need a great second half.
As we get into a very important pistol round, I will say it might be must win for Complexity. Nice position here for Elige. Haven't really said his name all too much. He's carrying an 8 and 9, and down he goes early. He's down to Floppy here, needs to get at least one more. Also, we're there to pick up the pieces, and then Sam doing God's work with those dual leads. Floppy stepping up once again, down to Nerds, who will be dealt with in due course by Grim. There it is. They step up just when they needed to, and alleviate some pressure here. No bomb planted as well, suggests it will be an eco. He loves the weapon. He reckons it's got its place in top-level CS. He thinks he can make it better. Bombarding that B bomb site with flashes and HE grenades, close range. It's where the UMP does its best work. A couple of kills for Elige there. Looks like they fended them off nicely. Elige picking up a triple. And just saw, unfortunately, no heroics this time. As we will see 2-0 come through. 3-0 more than likely, the force by not yielding a bomb plant or really any frags whatsoever. Slowly but surely. Unfortunately, though, CTs will mow them down with the SMGs and the FAMAS. And like I said, full eco or heroic. Not really much invested here. We've got a Deagle for Shush, Saw and Nerds. No Kevlar, of course.
Surely this being such a home map for Complexity, even if it's a kind of a bad start for them, 8-4 in the first half, they win the pistol here, they get up to 8-7, like, I have to assume that they're going to be able to...
It should be fine.
Yeah, I think so. Tessus and Kicksan left here. Looked like there was a chance for a Deagle headshot on the other side, but just narrowly escaping there on the Complexity side. Oops. It's so awkward with the attempts to boost. Oh, Tessus landing some beautiful shots here. Again, this can compound over time, right? You get a couple of kills, some rounds where you shouldn't. Oh, Tessus again at it. That's 3 in a row headshots to take down Floppy at the end here, and still got 40 seconds to try and find something. He's made it very expensive. He's going to go pick up the bomb.
He fancies his chances there. It's not outside the realms of possibility that he gets another 1-dig.
Come on.
Danish Dynamite, ready to explode. Tessus on for the ace. His way forward. If he can find this kill. Oh my god, this will be one of the clutches of the year. Let's get that bomb planted. And what could have been magnificent never comes to fruition, but my god, what a great effort.
That's so sick. You're right, that would have been one of the clutches of the year.
You just feed me one of those for each game, Anders, I'll be good to go.
All right.
We'll see what we can do.
We'll arrange it. We'll set it up for you, Henry. No doubt. We'll get some, some early morning cartoons, something to go with it.
That would be lovely, actually. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. 8-7, but bear in mind, very expensive round in the previous. Heroic can squeak this one out. Finances will be in a dire state. Nerds with a nice boost towards middle finds Elige at the Guardian box. That's being exchanged now. An advantage. Heroic. Really important round here. Loss bonus will be at absolute bottom of the barrel, $1,400 per player. The AUG, not the most ideal weapon for this sort of scenario, not known for its close quarters combat. And it's going to be Shush finding the advantage. Like I said, look at the money. So they're going to get $1,400. Floppy fully invested, JT and Grim. Yeah, the money's in a pretty rough spot here. That's Tessus's efforts with the Deagle do have ramifications further down the line here.
Yeah, it erodes that economy so badly that all it took was one push and they're already down. Bit of an issue. Heroic though, very confident in this one. You've got to say, like, no hesitation in pushing on through. You love to see it.
Fucking nice.
Yo, a hell of a run boost.
Yeah.
Don't see many of those.
I don't think they realize.
I don't think anyone does.
Surprise! Kixan just got to be questioning what
That's
is
kind of
happening.
insane. Like, normally the run boost is from T-spawn, right?
Yeah.
Run boost round. Throwing off the grenades here, trying to find some space towards short. Bear in mind, they have fully invested here with 2 pistols, 2 SMGs, and an M4. Bullseye with the 1 rifle. Finds Shush as well. They've got a 5-on-3 advantage here. He's not backing down. He refuses to yield as he finds yet another. Giving them absolute hell out there is Holzerk, who puts down a stunning round. A fantastic sequence with the M4. Gets himself a hat trick and brings Complexity back to life. That's a huge injection of cash. They can recover those rifles and keeps their head above the proverbial water.
Pushing forward after the initial kills here, you can tell they were not expecting it.
Yo, look at this star. What a little strat this is.
And they even throw an immediate flash into the pillar behind him, so I think if anyone is pushing, they did just get flashed as well. Wow, they even flipped the cone perfectly right in front of Holzerk at the end there, Henry. You know I'm a big fan of that.
You are. Okay, that round was everything. This game just got very spicy.
Oh yeah, it's on once again. The money on Heroic, enough to buy into this round. Flashed forward around the corner, Grim to just mow them down with the MP9.
That's back-to-back little gimmick plays now with the MP9 from Grim. The run boost before, boosted on the mid-box this time, flashed in, gets himself
their home map.
A nice double kill for his troubles. Upgrading now to the rifle, or at least eventually. He's hoping that middle will be cleared. As we see the utility exchanged, should be easy pickings now for the likes of Complexity, unless Saw goes absolutely ham. Not going to happen. Their finances started to dwindle now as well. They're in half-buy territory as Complexity start to begin the conversation of taking us to Anubis here.
I would say so. Like, I definitely think that's where this is going now.
Flash, that's what did it. So Floppy flashes over just before he peeks middle. Really nice little set piece once again with that MP round.
I mean, it is their home map, and with that many gimmicks being put into play, you can kind of tell they feel really, really comfortable here.
There we go. Another very important round. Heroic looking to match the total of Complexity. It's going to be Holzerk through the smoke, through the wooden boards. Finds Tessus, but Shush, beautiful shot. Takes matters into his own hands here. Spots Floppy out as well. It's a Legion fact as well, dominating this B bomb site. Back to a 3-on-3. Shush taking a lot of territory, looking for his hat trick now. Was ready for that fight, but Grim bests him.
Absolute sickening level of confidence on Shush to just go for those fights.
I think he realized, like, I've got to do this by myself now. No one else is with me. I've got these 2 frags. I've got some space. Might as well take the 3rd duel. Gets it. It's a very different round. Kicks that. Nice shot. Teammates not with him, though. Bomb starting to scramble up. Good flashbang. Didn't quite catch Holzerk, though. And Saw, unfortunately, thrust into the clutch. If he wins this, I would be speechless. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, that would be
spotted
legendary.
It will be flanked.
Yeah, nice movement from Holzerk. Good communication between him and Grim. It's another round. Even though that one got expensive, Shush kind of almost running wild with it, but in the end, not enough. I thought that grenade from Kickstand would have been enough. It looked like it was a really good flashbang, but just didn't do quite enough. Yeah, but these fights here from Shush is just all confidence. Cool to see, but not enough. It is an 11-9 scoreline. So Complexity just 2 rounds away from picking up this map. Tessus, a lot of pressure being put onto JT here. He must know he's in trouble. Some backups being called for. I think Grim is trying to help out, but Tessus knew that. He knew they had to try and rescue that player from back there, and now they're hunting down JT. Nice shot from Holzer. That's actually sick.
Yeah, he has looked unbelievably good with the rifles today. Like I said, there hasn't been many orbs, but on this A bomb site, M4, AK-47, he's looked red hot. 21 kills to his name as well, and he's not backing down. He wants more of these duels. He's willing to take these fights. Flashbang comes through, continues to find kill after kill. Elij looking for a double now. It's a 2 versus 1. Elij got his work cut out for him, and he can't hold on. Shush with a double to find double digits for Heroic. That's a big round. They needed to stop the momentum of complexity.
That's a very nice way to get things started. You're right, they had the money. AWP back on Holzerk. Almost seems like a shame because he's been lights out with the rifles, like you pointed out. Mac 10 here on Saw. He can be speedy. He can open up for his teammates if they get into the right position. Oh, hold the phone. Also getting hunted down. A jumping shot as well as Saw will take down the top performer on complexity. That's wild.
Dude, he got a dink on JT as well. Like, that is such disruptive play. The fact you take down the Yorpa, you dink the in-game leader, and now it's the isolated B bomb site, but Floppy with a clothesline on Shush. Silences the Dane. Molotov applying more pressure. He'll smoke himself out. Screaming for backup here. Elij providing headshots. Takes Nerds down to 14 points of health here. A minute on the clock. It's a chaotic round to say the very least. A low HP on both sides of the coin. Elij knows. I've got to find an angle here. Narrowly misses out of the kill. It looks like we're going back. JT low. Floppy.
Oh, look at Saw.
Basically dead.
They don't know. He's walked through. If he had anything but a Mac 10, that might have been a kill.
Yeah,
but at that range...
He still had it with the Mac 10. I'm sorry. Probably should be getting that kill. 35 HP. Didn't connect a single bullet. It's unfortunate. And now they'll make their way in towards B. Grim fighting back. And it's just going to be poor old Nuts. 5 seconds remaining. Close but no cigar. It really did hinge on Saw applying that pressure. If he gets that kill on JT, it's a very different round.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but it will be map point for complexity now. And to be fair, we had standard galore today. We've had back standard, so well, I can't do too much of that.
All right. We'll give you another couple of days then.
Yeah.
There is a chance for it here at the very least. Nerds should be winning this fight, and he will be. Beginning in the corner, Tessus will take down JT, and it's on. 5 versus 3.
Balls out though. It's been so impressive. He's gone back to the M4 now. He's even dominating with that. Like,
I love it.
The moment he brought out the AWP, sure, we know he's a world-class AWPer, but the way he's playing with the M4s today, keep him on the rifles. God damn.
He wins the fight against Tessus, so that's a bit of a start. Floppy setting the flashbang high to set himself up for a kill. It'd be on Shush. No one was even really looking for him, so that's interesting. Molotov gonna land in the back corner, so that forces him into the fight, and Kicksands there to capitalize. Grim is the only one with any real health right now.
Let's see if Grim can close this out, finding the win. All will be forgiven for that quiet performance on Ancient. Nuts though.
It's a free
really
kill, surely.
nice flank.
What?
Oh, he's got no HP. He probably goes down here. Somehow gets away with it. It was close. And Holzak with 18 points of health himself. It's going to be 12-11 by the looks of things there. Okay, it's fine in the end. They got a bit dicey for Heroic, but they get it over the line. Whatever you do.
I actually think it's, yeah, that's exciting. Elij absolutely head taken off in that position. I can't believe it, but Shush is back entering over at that B-bomb side. It's been working. 4 more kills, and we are going to be at overtime, ladies and gentlemen, here. They don't have a lot of firepower either on the CT side. This is looking very difficult here for complexity. Their whole map, Henry, they're playing against a coach.
I don't know, these sort of rounds always seem to work out. You got the Grim MP9.
True.
Which is proven to be absolutely magnificent. Problem is, though, they're focusing their efforts towards middle. Sure, it's a short rotation back in towards B, but they've committed in towards the hunt. Looking to get down that ladder, potentially. It's a very defensive hold here. CTs need to decide. They're going to fight on the front lines or go for the retake here. Shush has got a lot of control. Finds a kill through the smoke. It's the danger man, Holzak as well. The Famous, the best weapon they've got. No chance here. It would have to be a hell of a performance from the MP9 now. Not going to happen, and we're going to overtime. Congratulations, Heroic. Here we go. Let's see if Heroic can close things out 2-0. The AUG is back out. A weapon we all thought was going to be quite meta. in CS2. It was fashionable for a little bit, but no one's really made it their own and continues to be a little bit obscure as it goes down with no kills whatsoever, as we now have a 4-3 though. Still man advantage for Complexity. JT's down to 66, Tess is at 48, smoked off towards short, stifling Prospect.
Oh, and another little trick coming in. Talked a lot about these boosts and how hard they could be at the moment, but seems like Complexity have done a bit of homework. More seconds. Saw is actually kind of looking for it, and look at the headshot. Continues to spray because he wants to catch the guy who was boosting.
It's an insane shot. Now they give him a leadership position. They know he's on the other side.
Such a powerful position to be in. Yeah, that's the only real danger is if somebody sort of jumps around here, but it's mega risky to try and do it. Bomb ticking away. First round of overtime is actually looking pretty good for Heroic. The Molotovs and the smokes just keeping Complexity back.
I think they've got to jump around the catwalk.
Yeah, you almost have to. Flash to maybe set it up here, but it's Nurse with the spray. And it couldn't have been any better here. JT trying to recover the round, but I think it's too little and too late. 1 versus 2 as he tries to get close to it, but he's already tagged up and looking to find them. Runs out of bullets at the end, unfortunately. And Heroic will pick up the first round of overtime.
That was looking like a round that was dead in the water until Saw hits that shot, the impossible shot with the AK-47 on the boosted player. He was spotted, he was out of position. Orcs there for Horzak. I don't think he's found a kill over yet. He's looked so good with the M401S.
I know.
I don't know why he's forcing the issue here with that particular weapon, but more than willing to be proven wrong, Anders. I would love to see him do something huge with it.
I mean, they play the map a lot. There's got to be a reason, right? He's got to have some feeling that he knows exactly how to position himself with it. Nice grenade at the start of the round against Floppy. Also gets nothing done with York this time, and JT in trouble. It's Saw back in action, just absolutely wrecking them. 5 versus 3 all of a sudden here, and Heroic looking on point to win this round. And there is a little bit of defense. Oh, but Kicksands walked up right behind them. If he doesn't screw this up, it should be the round. Elige will turn around and get a bullet straight between his eyes. Floppy in some trouble out there. He's going to get hunted down, and he's now alone. 1 versus 4.
Yeah, good luck, Floppy. Send his King clutch, but this one is a stretch too far. As we go 2-0 now on the T side of Vertigo.
You can tell. Here we go. 14 to 12. We're looking for the first to 16. Heroic. They can win all 3 rounds here on the T side. I mean, that in itself is a bit of a statement. Molotov is going to be there to push out that forward player. We'll make it back around the corner, but sometimes you follow that up with just a spray through to stop that from happening, so you can actually wall bang it. Kicksand will get the trade. They will lose Shush, though.
Got to step up here. They need him. Grim will find the first. 3 versus 3. Tessus has been so powerful. Waiting for his trade potential. Nerds towards middle. A lead pressure applied. The Molotov lands at his feet here. Still willing to take these fights. Expends a lot of bullets, though, down to the 1 versus 1. In-game leader JT needs to step up, exposes himself. 46 points of health. He's got a smoke and an HE to work with here. Tessus yet to plant. He's got so much time on his side as well, and it looks like he's done enough here. Massive advantage at this point. Nice grenade, though. And I guess he got the kill.
Yeah, right inside of the explosion.
I didn't even notice, but there it is. I guess he got it, and we got the 3-0.
15 to 12, ladies and gentlemen.
The vibes are immaculate.
Yes, they really are.
It's beautiful to see, and this could be the end. 1 round will do it, Anders Bloom.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's fellow Dane Shush to open things up, finds a stunning headshot on Floppy. Opening kills and maybe overstepping the mark there. That was ambitious from Tesses. The long-range M4A4 spray into the kneecaps. Didn't have to happen, but it has. And they're back into this round. Horzak deploying the heavy artillery of the AWP.
Oh, look at how much they're rotating away from B, though. Heroic, I mean, they're kind of gambling a little bit. Shush is kind of near the B bomb side, but he can rotate into A very fast. So let's see if this works out. They're pushing forward to try and catch them on the ramp. This can actually be a bit of a shock for Complexity. They might not quite be ready for this. Also gets a nice flick of that AWP. All right, they were ready for it. Saw has to get both, and he just can't quite do that. Also will come back into it. He's up to 25 kills at the moment. If not for him, I don't think Complexity are even in this position, but Shush against 3. He's traded places with them inside of the smoke. They're going to get the bomb planted, and For the minute, they have no idea where he is.
Oh dear. Not like this, Complexity. This would shatter the morale and end the game. Shush in a 3 versus 1. He slips the net for the first, but now they know exactly where he is. If he takes on a leash, it's going to be a really awkward situation for Hulzerk. He's got 20 points of health.
Molotov.
Bomb ticking at some pace, though, and it looks like there's done more than enough. Shush needs to get his skates on here. He realizes it, gets in the smoke. Can't find the bomb just yet. And he taps it, but Hulzerk, more than enough wiggle room to work with there. Still the handshakes. And close to closing things out there, but not quite enough. It was the opening frag found.
Everything on the line here for Complexity. Losing it in overtime. Again, with a stand-in, the team is just not going to be a fun time whatsoever. And it's their home map here on Vertigo. One of the few teams that actually plays Vertigo. Everyone else just seems to ban it out. Tess is in a lot of trouble, but somehow he lives through it and Kixan comes alive. A huge double for him, and now they want to move forward and do it a little bit more right into JT and Grim on the other side. Maybe a little bit too aggressive on the heroic side. 3 versus 3 all of a sudden. A chance here, but Nerds gets run down, and I think they found a way through here on the Complexity squad.
Yes, these re-aggressions from Heroic, it's a little bit baffling at times. You find there's 2 great opening frags, and everyone starts swinging out one by one. It's a difficult bomb site to hold on to now, with the A side being a lot more open. There's not as many advantageous positions, I suppose, but still felt like they had a solid grasp on that one, and it could go to double overtime now. They got those opening kills once again, a double from Kixan. There's no chance Hulzerk misses this. And now that's 2-0 Complexity, 1 more for double overtime. 19 damage towards JT. That's more like it. That's an absolute stinker of an aid.
That is actually kind of devastating. Nert's going to be really careful here. He'll make it back around the corner before they can hunt him down, but it looked like they were about to get him. Some more grenade damage. This time it's Saw, though, burning alive. He's Shush on the bomb site itself, and he'll get a great double spray down. Keeps the madness up, a 3rd kill. And now he's up hunting with the USB Elise inside of the smoke, trying to stay alive, trying to keep this on. He needs 3 kills, and he needs to be flawless in this clutch.
Can't throw this one, boys. Another huge advantage. 3 kills from Shush to open things up here, but it's a leech. One of the best players North America has ever produced. Left to keep the dream alive here for Complexity. He has got time on his side, a minute on the clock to work with his smoke on his utility belt as well. Shush is very low, deals with him. But unfortunately, there's just too much to deal with, and it's a 2-0 victory for the plucky underdogs, with the manager, the coach playing, Saw stepping up